Hey boys and girls, it's Miss Lauren and I'm back with our Friday story time. Today's book is Buzz and Ollie's Steady Beat Adventure. What is a steady beat? A steady beat is a beat that never changes its time. So here's an example. The speed of our beat doesn't change. Now here's an example of an unsteady beat. That beat was all over the place. In kids' music, one of the most important things we learn is how to keep a steady beat. That is the foundation of any song. Well, we're going to be keeping a steady beat while we read our story today. In the story, I'll tell you different sounds that we will make to a steady beat. So all you need to do is repeat after me. Are you ready to read the story? Buzz and Ollie went out to play. It seemed to be just a usual day. Buzz said to Ollie, "What shall we do?" To which Ollie replied, "It's all up to you." "I know," Buzz said with a smile on his face. "Why don't we go to Granddaddy's place? You know there are so many things to do. We can hammer a nail and tighten a screw." "Okay," said Ollie. "I'm ready to go. Grandmother will be so surprised, you know. Uncle Sylvester can take us in his big black car. Where we're going will be very far." While they were traveling, the rain started down. It hit the rooftop with a very loud sound. The drops hit the window with a strong, steady beat. Ollie kept time with her hands and her feet. Let's keep time with our hands and feet. Ready? "The rain makes music," Buzz said with glee. "I want to keep time all over me." The windshield got wet, so the wipers started going. And now the beat was really flowing. Let's keep a steady beat with windshield wiper arms. Ready? Soon a new sound was added to the beat. A thumpity thump was under their feet. That sound wasn't steady. Somehow it was wrong. It just didn't fit in together with their song. Let's keep an unsteady beat with our feet. Ready? Uncle Sylvester stopped because the tire was flat. He said, "A man at the station will have to help us with that." While waiting at the station, Buzz saw lots of things. There were tires and bolts and plugs and rings. When the tire was fixed, they went on their way. The sun was out. The rain didn't stay. As they arrived at the house, they were greeted with a grin. Granddaddy told them, "Come in, come in." Their tummies were growling. They were ready to eat. They sat at the table and heard another steady beat. Up on the wall with a tick and a tock was the steady beat of Grandmother's clock. Let's keep a steady tick-tock beat. Ready? Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. Just like the rain, the music had come. With the beat of the clock, Ollie wanted to hum. Can you hum to a steady beat? Joining the clock was the faucet at the sink. The steady drops of water dripped with a plink. Let's keep a steady beat as we drip with the sink. Drip, 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 drip. Sylvester sat down in an old rocking chair. He rocked back and forth, and the beat was still there. Let's rock to a steady beat. Rock, 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 rock. When the meal was over, they went to the shed to watch Granddaddy hammer, 'cause that's what he said. They watched him hammer and make things that were neat. Every time that he hammered, they heard the same steady beat. Let's keep a steady beat with our hammer. Ready? Bang, 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 bang. After they watched Granddaddy for a while, he put down his hammer and said with a smile, "You stood there and watched me, your lesson to learn, and now it is time that you each have a turn." They picked up their hammers, one red and one blue. They looked at Granddaddy and said, "Now what do we do?" He showed them how to hold the hammer in their hand, how to place the nail, and even how to stand. He gave them a nail and a small piece of wood. He told them to hammer it in if they could. When the hammering was finished, they decided to play inside the house for the rest of the day. Grandmother fixed dinner, and when they were through, she said, "Buzz and Ollie, what do you want to do?" "We're really quite tired," said Ollie with a yawn. "When we find Uncle Sylvester, we need to be gone." They saw him outside by the door to the shed. He could tell they were ready by the droop of Ollie's head. As they said goodbye and gave each a big kiss, they told Grandmother and Granddaddy, "You sure will be missed." As they drove home in the car, Buzz thought of all they had done. What a day to remember! Yes, this was the one. As he thought about tomorrow, he said, "What will we do?" But when Ollie didn't answer, he fell asleep too. As they traveled toward home, the rain came as before. It banged on the windshield and knocked on the door. This time Buzz and Ollie didn't hear the steady beat, but Uncle Sylvester quietly whistled as the car moved down the street. Whistling is hard, but let's give it a try. Let's whistle to a steady beat. Thank you for reading this book with me today. I hope you had fun and learned about steady beat. See what things you can hear around your house that keep a steady beat, and tell Mom and Dad. I'll see you next week with more stories. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.